Welcome to DEPHEMEREMBER Day 25, your daily inspiration for creating ephemera in December and the final day for my collaboration with Luise Heinzl. Our prompt for today is wood and packaging. Welcome, it's Barbara from Vienna, Austria. I have very mixed feelings about this being the last episode. So on one hand, I need a bit of a break after the daily filming and editing madness, which was a lot of fun, but completely took over my life. I'm looking forward to clearing off my table and getting organized again. But on the other hand, I loved hanging out with you every day for the past 24 days. And I love that I have made so much ephemera. It makes me so excited to put it all into a journal, and it proved to me how much I can create if I just do a little bit every single day. I have a pretty good idea today of what I want to do with this prompt. I took quite some time earlier today to figure out what I could do with these two words, wood and packaging. So when I think of wood, I immediately think of these little twigs that I have collected last year. I took these from a walk and I cleaned them, I soaked them in water, I dried them. So they are ready for me to work with. And for my packaging, I thought I just need to use a part of my Haribo calendar. That's a must. And then I realized when I took this calendar apart that inside, this is very hard to see, inside was this plastic thing where all the candy was. And actually, if you ever have a calendar like this would be really cool to maybe put in a drawer to separate all your little things in. So for example, if I take out my gears, they could go in there nicely. And, in another one, I could put these. So this would be really cool to put in a drawer and recycle it that way. So I'm going to use part of the back of this cardboard. Do you remember in the first episode for the prompt that said ribbon and playing card? I made this piece of ephemera, and this is what sparked the whole idea of the journal and the whole idea of having an urban nature theme for my journal. Now, I love this card a lot, but I think I might have another idea for a cover. So I don't know if I will put this into a journal. It is quite bulky, so I'm not sure what to do. But what I want to make today will, I think, also only work for a cover, just because it's going to be also bulky. So I don't know what to do about that in the end. I just have to make what I'm going to make now. And you probably noticed, if you've been watching this series, that I've been using these birds a lot from my beautiful vintage books. And I found another one that I just have to put on a cover image. And that's this one. How gorgeous is he? So this is a magpie, and the magpies belong to the family of ravens. And the significance to me about ravens is that when I was a child, my nickname in German was Rabe, which means raven. Came because, my first name is Barbara. And my cousins, who were smaller than I was, were not all able to pronounce Barbara. So they said Rabe instead. So this is why I need to have a raven, or in this case specifically a magpie, on my journal cover. And he is just so beautiful. And since I want him on a cover piece, I need to back him with some cardstock to make him sturdier. So I'm going to glue him on and cut him out. Actually, the nickname started out being Raba, which would be like, a short version of Barbara. And that somehow then turned into Rabe, which means raven. And specifically, my mom always used to call me Rabe. My mom passed before she could ever see what I'm doing now, or that I have a YouTube channel or anything like that. She always used to be proud of me in my accomplishments in previous jobs, in my office jobs. And I think if she would have still been alive when I started my small creative business, I think she would have been very anxious for me, because she would have worried all the time whether I would be able to support myself. But she also knew that I always wanted to do something creative professionally, and especially if she would see me now making this cover, and for the reason that I'm making it, and because I'm thinking of her calling me by this name, I'd like to think she would be touched and proud. I did not plan for this episode to get sentimental. But you know, some things just kind of spark things in you, especially in a creative process. You never know what can happen. Okay, this is super sturdy now. I love that I have some of the Haribo calendar here on the back. Nobody knows that except me and you. I have another significant element I need to add to this cover image, which is this green feather. And this is a green I usually do not like at all, but I think it goes so beautifully with this magpie that I have to include it. And I also have to include it because maybe you have seen a video. This is a while ago. I will link this for you in case you haven't seen it. So this page was created in a 5 items challenge with Luise. So she had sent me some items here, like this girl and this thing which used to be a paint sample, and this cigarette card, this guitar string pocket, and this feather. We thought her mail got lost because it just didn't come for weeks. And so Luise sent me the whole thing again. So that's why I had the items twice. Thankfully, she had, I think, everything twice, or at least something very similar. So that's why I have this feather left over. And given this is a collaboration with Luise, I have to use this feather, and it couldn't be more perfect than with this magpie. And since this is going to be a journal as an add-on to this collaboration and DEPHEMEREMBER, I just know this has to go on the cover. And then, of course, we have to add our wood element. So I want to use one of these twigs, and I'd like to use one that kind of branches off. And I think the only one that works that isn't super bulky. I mean, I would love to use this one, but the way it's wound, it's all over the place. I'm just afraid these would break with time on a cover. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is more sturdy and it is a bit more flat. So I'm thinking I could put this underneath and then somehow add him and the feather. Maybe I have to shorten. I think I need to shorten this one a bit. And then maybe you remember I was always making these papers on the sides when I had paint left over and such. And on one of those papers I had put this tree stamp. And remember when we were making these dots and everything, I just kind of did a similar thing on this music sheet. And I think with the colors, it would be very nice under here. Even if I don't see the whole tree, it doesn't matter. It's there. And I wanted some of the same elements on the cover that I have inside, because I actually have nothing inside that has this green. So I kind of wanted to break up the green a little bit with the other colors that I have in my journal. And another piece that would then support more of those colors is this piece of wallpaper that I have used for some of the ephemera as well. So I could just put this behind, something like that. And then these pages in my book that have these birds on always also have the eggs to go with the bird. So I cut out the egg as well, and I want to use that somehow just place that there as well. And then I found another smaller feather. So this is also a similar green, not the same green, but a similar green to this. It's actually pretty much the same green that the magpie has. And I thought maybe I could just put that somehow like this. So now I'm thinking, first of all, I want this egg to come out a little bit more. And I think I'm going to use these beautiful glimmery paints that I got from Maureen. And I could just add some shimmer that way. I have my water brush here. I'm going to use this very, very light white metallic goldish color. Let's see what that will look like. Because I don't want to cover up the speckles of the egg, but I do want it to have a beautiful shimmer. Okay, I dried that quickly. So you see now, has this gorgeous shimmer. And I'm going to edge it lightly with what's left from the black soot on this sponge, just to shade it a little bit. Yeah. So that could go here. And then I'm thinking I'd also like to maybe add some fabric around this twig, maybe either here or both. So I have here some of Andrea's fabrics that I've been using in the journal. And I don't know, this one I think is too much of the same, so it would just be dark green everywhere. So I think that's a no-go. This is an interesting green combination, I think, with the rest. I do like this. Or we bring in this color that we have inside the journal quite a lot, and which we also kind of have here. A little darker though. It has a similar color here as well on the tail. Or both, maybe both. One here, one there, or a mix. Okay, I'm going to cut strips of these and then we'll see. So I have these two strips. So let's just try this. I'm going to just wrap this around. That looks cute. And then I could actually also wrap around some of the wire again over this. But let's just see if this is the color we want. I think that's pretty cool. Then we could try this one here. It's so cute to have fabric wrapped around a twig like that. I really like that. Yep, and I could even add another one there or add some more green there or something. So let's try wrapping this green over the other one. So kind of like that, but glued down and with some wire around it. Then I don't know, do we leave this as it is or do we also add some more? Decisions. No, that's too much green. I think I like it up there. Maybe we'll take it off down here. And just leave the coral one. And then have it again down here. Or do we take it off here and just have it on those two? Yeah, I think I like that better. I'm going to wrap these around and glue them on. So I think I'll just glue it on the ends. That should be enough. So I'll put some fabric glue here on the end. Glue it onto itself like that, and then wrap it. And then glue the end. Like that. I'll do the same with the green. I think another fun idea would be to paint it. That could be really cute as well. So then I want to wrap the wire and I'm going to, I think, wrap the whole thing. So I'll just start down here, leave an end that I can then just kind of twist up or tuck in somehow. I'll figure that out. And then I'll just wrap it. I don't want it to be regular, so I'm trying to kind of do this a little bit more irregular. Another good way to practice being less perfectionist. So then I'll go back down. So I'm crossing the wire. Then I can go up this green branch. And go back down again. And now I have the two ends here and I can just kind of like wrap them around each other and then try to somehow tuck them behind the branch like that. I also have this beautiful shimmering green. And now I'm thinking I want to paint some of that onto his feathers. That looks great. So all you need is some beautiful metallic watercolors, which I think you could get anywhere. I mean anywhere, I mean like Amazon or a craft store or Etsy. Look, that gives him a gorgeous goldish greenish shimmer. And I only put it where the green was. Something else I found was this postcard of this gorgeous golden dragonfly, which I was gifted. So I'm going to cut him out and see if I can maybe fit her behind the bird. Let's see if we can fit him somehow. I know you can't really see the gold through the camera, but it's there. I'm not sure the style fits with this here, so maybe not, but I love the idea of including a dragonfly. So I just thought of something else. I have recently received this beautiful card here, and there's a letter in the back. Look at this, it's so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm just seeing this now. It's the same feather. I totally didn't see that. This is meant to be. This is so unbelievable. Wow, these coincidences are just crazy. But look how cool this card is. It is embossed and inked and then golden gilding wax. It is so cute. And then there's a personal note in it, which I don't want to show you. And this is from Rita. So thank you again, Rita. This is just one of other items. And I want to include this on the cover. So I'm thinking what I could do is when I glue this on the cover, I just glue down the 3 sides and I leave this open. And then I can stick this in here so that you can see the dragonfly partially and you can see the notes. And then I can still pull it out and still have access to the note and this beautiful backside. I'm totally thrilled. This worked out so beautifully. I just love it when those things happen. This way I can still see a little bit of my stamped tree, which I like as well. Yep, that's how it's gonna be. I've used my glue gun to glue all the bits together here. So it is super bulky, but it all holds together really well. I love how it looks, and I love that I can tuck this beautiful card in there. And now I have to show you the other things that Rita created that were together with this card. So first of all, there's this cute card that she made with another beautiful dragonfly. Here, this was from a freebie. It's so cute. There's some faux stitching. I love this faux stitching. I've never seen faux stitching like that, and it looks so real. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And then she made this beautiful hidden paper clip with another beautiful feather. How cool. Nature. And then inside is another huge dragonfly. Love this gilding wax on the edge. And then she made me this cute little folder. I mean, how adorable is this? This is so cute. Naturalist's pocket. Another beautiful dragonfly. And in front here, we have more hidden paper clips. How gorgeous are these? I am so in love. And then there's another big one here. Wholesale flower market with a cute die cut here. I just love all this grunginess. It is so cute. There's some lace. It's so adorable. Oops, and there's another one here. I love this image as well. And some more cute die cut flowers. It's so adorable. Rita, this is so süß. More dragonflies, more die cuts here. I think it's so cute. And here is another pocket on the side with another gorgeous, huge hidden paper clip. This says für die Ewigkeit, which means for eternity. There's a feather. And then this on the back with this beautiful piece here. Gorgeous. These are exactly the colors I'm actually using in my journal. It's like you knew, Rita. It's incredible. I will definitely have to add some of these elements inside of my journal as well. They just go together so well. So I'm so thrilled with this. Thank you so much again, Rita. I will treasure these. So I will use Rita's beautiful paper clip to clip these two items together so that I don't forget that these go together. Seeing this here now makes me think I could actually have it clipped on as well, and so that you can still pull it out. Maybe I'll just leave it here with the beautiful hidden paper clip because it says nature. Yep. Perfect. So here's my beautiful wooden box again, in which I have been storing all my DEPHEMEREMBER. See how beautifully full it is. This makes me so happy. And just to be able to flick through everything, and to have such a huge variety of fun ephemera now to choose from for my upcoming journal is amazing. Why don't we just have a peek at all the ephemera that we've made over the past 25 days. These are in random order, and I'm not going to name the prompt. That would take too long now. So this was day one. I do remember that. And we have these cute mushroom cards. 3 of them. With stenciling on the back. We have a fun belly band made out of vintage tickets. We have a very strange looking snow woman. We have another belly band made out of handmade tickets. We have some more tickets. We have this cute little safety pin cluster with fabric and a stamp. We have our cute button card, also a very bulky item, but I love it. And our handmade buttons, how cute. We have this fabric piece with a stamp, safety pin, beautiful charm. Here's a second button card. I love these so much. I think I need more button cards in my life. We have 3 little fun seed packets. We have this gorgeous vintage postcard with a doily pocket in the back and this little pad inside. Faux stamp here. We have another postcard with a pocket in the back and another little card with a tuck spot. And one of our handmade buttons. We have 3 Rolodex cards or index card. No, they're Rolodex cards. So there's one here. I think this is my favorite of the 3. We have these fun little tea packets. We have this tuck spot in which I will put this piece of vintage paper, to which we added this cluster of lace and one of our buttons. So that goes together. We have a belly band made with magazine scraps, which has a beautiful card inside with some writing space in the back. This cute little window where we can see our peacock through. We have another huge belly band, also made out of magazine scraps and chocolate foiling. Still love that. And we have these two fun pockets. This one has already a journaling card inside. It says adventure. They close with magnets. This one as well. This one has 3 pockets inside. We have this corner tuck spot with 1, 2, 3 pockets. This is the one where we used staples. We have another pocket here with some glittery elements and a book page sentence, or a partial book page sentence. We have this tag using some of our handmade tickets, and one of our buttons is up here. We have this tag. This one is amazing. I love this one so much. Love the crown. I think that's the best element of the whole lot here. With the beautiful quote. We have a fun envelope that we made. We added one of our tea bag pockets to it, and we added this cute little journaling card inside, which opens. And inside here we have this cute ruffle and a ledger paper with some more fabric and a sequin. And this opens up for lots of writing space. We have another ledger paper with some more fabric and a little bit of glitter. There's 2 more larger seed packets. We have our tea cards. We have this tag where we used a faux tea bag label and some wax. We have another tuck spot. And then we have a bunch of page tabs. These, I think, are some of the funnest elements. I really, really like these. We have a CD pocket. Nothing inside yet except some wallpaper. We have this huge element. I don't know what this is going to be yet. It's got some wire here wrapped around the branch. Could be a pocket. We'll see. We of course have our handmade buttons, some of which we've used already in these pieces. We have our small dangles that we just made. And we have our 2 large they're not dangles, 2 large pieces with paper clips and fabric. So this was the same video, if you remember. Love these as well. Finally, we have this piece here for the cover. Wow. I have just counted and I have 65 pieces here, counting the buttons as one. That's absolutely amazing. Look what you could get done in just 25 days if you do a little bit every day. This is mind-boggling even to myself because I don't usually work like this. Wow, how cool is that? I hope you found some inspiration for your own pieces of ephemera. And I also hope you enjoyed the goodies and the freebies, both that Luise and I have mixed into our videos. And of course, this being the last video, I have another one for you today. And this is something I've never done. I'm going to give away 12 coupons for my store. Each coupon is worth 10 euros and is valid throughout 2022. So to enter this giveaway, you need to be subscribed to my channel, give this video a like, and leave a comment below this video about how crafting has impacted your life. Or in other words, why do you enjoy crafting? What does it bring to your life? I will count all valid comments underneath this video until January 8th, midnight, Central European time. So that's 2 weeks from now, at which time I will use a random comment picker to pick 12 winners, which I will announce on my channel a couple of days after the 8th. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please don't forget to check out Luise's final video later today. Maybe she also has special goodies for you today. Who knows? Also, be sure to check the other DEPHEMEREMBER playlists with all the other creators. That's linked below as well. And of course, you can find Luise's playlist linked below as well as my own playlist. I wanted to keep these separate so that not everything is mixed up and things are hard to find. So stay safe. Happy holidays if you celebrate at this time. I love you guys so much.